Have you ever felt stuck? Like you're doing something you know how to do, but nothing seems to be working? Sometimes we get so used to our routines, our habits, or even the way we think that we forget one simple truth. If we keep doing the same things, we can expect different results. Albert Einstein called this the definition of insanity, expecting different results while doing the same things over and over. And this is what I want to talk to you about today, the cost of not changing. Welcome back to Right on Track. My name is Dana, and in this channel, we talk about mindset, money, and habits that create real freedom. So let's talk about staying in old patterns can do more than just slow progress. It can harden your heart, your mind, and your possibilities. If you keep holding onto old habits, old ways of thinking, or old fears, you might find yourself feeling frustrated, stuck, or constantly tired, seeing the same challenges repeating your relationships, work, or personal goals, missing opportunities for growth because you are waiting for something to change without taking action. The cost isn't just inconvenience, it's the loss of potential, the loss of joy, and the loss of freedom to experience life in new ways. I've seen this in my own life. There were times when I kept pushing through, doing more, thinking I just needed to figure it out or work harder, but the results didn't change. And I realized the pattern wasn't my effort, it was my mindset. Once I allow myself to change how I approach things, my habits, my priorities, and my perspective, everything shifted. Things that felt heavy became lighter. I could make decisions more clearly, and I finally started seeing the progress I've been hoping for. Sometimes the cost of not changing shows up in our relationships. We might feel stuck, frustrated, or disconnected from someone we care about. But here is the truth. You have no control over the other person. You cannot change them, and you cannot make them see things your way. What you can do is change yourself when you take a step to grow, whether it's shifting your mindset, improving how you communicate, or how healing an old wound. It can inspire the other person to reflect on themselves. Your growth can positively influence the relationship, but it always starts within you. So remember that change in relationship begins with you and not with anyone else. Now, I want you to really think about this. What if you could do an accounting of all the opportunities you lost because you weren't open to a change or personal growth? The relationships that faded, the chances that passed by, the doors that never opened, they all add up. But even more expensive than missed opportunities or lost connections is time. Time is the one thing you cannot buy, replace, or ever get back. Every moment spent stuck in old patterns is a moment you can never reclaim. And this is why taking small steps towards growth matters so much. Every choice to change, every shift in mindset is an investment in time well spent, in relationships, in personal growth, and in the life you truly want to live. So today, I want to challenge you. Notice the areas in your life where you're repeating the same patterns, expecting different results. Ask yourself, what is costing me the most if I don't change? And then take one small shift, something that changes your mindset, your habits, or your approach to break that cycle. Change doesn't have to be drastic or scary. It can start with one choice, one thought, or a habit. But every step forward avoids the cost of staying the same. And as we look at our lives today, I want you to reflect with me on this Bible verse from Ephesians 5:15 to 16. Look carefully then how you walk, not as unwise, but as wise, making the best use of the time, because the days are evil. In the ESV version, that phrase, making the best use of time, actually comes from a Greek word, exagorazo, which means to redeem or to buy back. It perfectly mirrors the reality that time is a currency we can never get back once it's spent. In 2026, we simply cannot afford to walk through life on autopilot, repeating the same mistakes. Our time is precious, limited resource, and every choice we make to change is an investment in time well spent. Help us grow by sharing this video with your family and hit subscribe to stay right on track for more content on mindset, money, and habits. I'll see you next time.